I've been principal for 12 years. And I was very frustrated at times because I knew that we were failing. I knew that I had problems, but I just didn't have the money to fix it or the technology to fix it. I think all of us have some opportunities to create change. And we have to make a decision. Do we or don't we? And I think here at our school, we've decided to do that. Good morning. Good? Good morning. All right. Hey, Jack. We're going to put a stake in the ground. We're going to risk what professionals around us say. And we're going to prove to people this that it can be done.
In this video, I want to give you the basics of trigonometry. It sounds like a very complicated topic, but you're going to...
We use video lectures and so forth to have students preload before they get to class. They review those things so when they come to class, they're prepared, and then they can actually do the assignment with the teacher. That's what foot learning is.
The Sugar Act, the Townsend Acts, and the Stamp Act were all attempts to control trade.
It's not about a video. It's not about the technology you use. It's simply about the amount of support and how much activity you do with the kids in class. I coached a travel baseball team, and I understood that I needed to make use of my practice time because that was the only time that I had. Their hip and shoulder. I actually recorded videos using a software, and I posted those videos and then had the teams watch those videos, and then they came to practice. So you're able to push your hands. I found that the players knew the material much better. And I said, well, if my students lack that opportunity to do that in math class, what in case we took the coaching philosophy and just implemented that right into the classroom? Because why, it's on your phone?
And everyone has a phone.
Well, it really came out of a discussion with students about what needs they had. And a lot of the students said that they didn't have a safe environment to learn in. They didn't have the necessary tools or the experts that were there when they were doing the actual work. Looks like you guys have one going. We started with one teacher who had 13 students who had chronically failed throughout their career. And they were taking a civics class. He was also teaching a traditional civics class, so it was an opportunity to measure the traditional environment versus the at-risk environment. At the end of 20 weeks, what we found is that this at-risk class actually outperformed the traditional class using the same teacher, the same materials, but just in a little different method. And we said, you know what, this has given us so much hope that we're going to flip our entire school.
10 sentences, you copy the sentence down and do exactly what I said on there.
In civics, we're going to discuss why we have laws.
At my old school, I gave up. I didn't think I was intelligent enough at the time that I would be able to get the material. Plus the teachers would move on like every single day, so it'd be harder for me to get the information I needed. Once I came over here, it was completely different. I absolutely loved that I could get the teachers' help in the classroom. I honestly went from a D, F, those are my basic grades, to I have almost all A's right now.
Really well. I think we have a responsibility to educate all kids. We talk about that, but do we really?
Come with me.
Do we honestly think that we're giving the same exact learning environment to someone from upper income status to a lower income situation? I think this is a great equalizer. A student may not have a computer at home, but they get it at school. Someone may have a tutor at home that their parents pay for, but my teacher's right there going one-on-one with the student. Well, Jeremy, it was taking a long time. In the first year, he might not have said that. I think what makes me most proud of our story is that, we decide to act. It's really hard to take the risk to, be the first one out there. And I think that, we owed it to our kids and we owed it to our families. Big fella, come here. What's your name? Hey, what's your name? And also owed it to ourselves because we got into this profession really for a reason. to make a difference, and I think that, you know, we owed it to all of us. In here. We usually don't let Lance Cruz guys in here. All right, Malik, see you. What class you going to?
Spanish.
Huh?
Spanish.
All right, go Spanish. All right, let's go.